confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game, maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Throws to the wideout. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. The Terrapins come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. And the Terrapins come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got it in the middle. It's Kingsbury. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. On the run, it's Nowaski. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12. All right, guys, let's talk a little Merrill. At this point in the season, you're probably in if the playoff starts today, but it doesn't. A long way to go, and the margins will be extra thin from here on out.
No, because if the season ended today, you're basically right on the cusp outside of the top 5, so you need to keep winning. You need to keep the intensity up, playing with a sense of urgency for the second half of the season, David. I think that's a massive key for this team.
Man, it's so hard with young kids, 17, 18, 19, 20 years old, to get them to continue to focus on the game in and game out, not the rankings, not down the road. That'll be the challenge down the stretch.
The Terrapins have it with a 1st and goal. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line.
Well, the offense just trying to go with a little touch pass this time, down close to the goal line, giving it to the receiver and hoping his speed is going to be able to outflank the defense, but nowhere to run. Nice stop on the defensive side of the ball.
And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. And they'll try it again after getting nothing on 2nd down. It's 3rd and goal from the 3. He's looking to throw. Setting up the screen. Touchdown, Maryland! All that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive. Cap it up with a touchdown.
On the run from inside his own 5. So the Syracuse Orange will go on offense for the first time. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down, he started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David, up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game, when you continue to hit them, they become very human, and they start to rush their thought process. So he got hit early, and he got hit often last week, and that's why they lost. Position 1, objective number 1 today. Protect him, keep him upright, let him get some confidence.
The Orange with a lot of work to do on 3rd and long. He wants to throw it. Get it out on the screen. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Syracuse will send out the punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. dials it in, looking for space. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Quarterback making checks. He'll start this drive firing. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Quarterback feeling the pressure and down. Goes at the 22.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
They're going to stop him short, and man, we haven't seen a lot of that. This offense has been a machine on 3rd down. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Wants to throw on first down. Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week, he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
Pressure coming. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe of the 48. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Maryland has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. The Orange will have to punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. A high kick trying to pin them deep. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Wants to go up top on first down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
Hey, on offense, you got to know when the play's over. And that one there, nowhere to go with it after he caught the football. You start trying to juke guys. You start trying to run backward. This ain't high school anymore. And you used to be able to make...
Oh, there's an alley to the left. Touchdown, Terrapins! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Syracuse right back at it.
All season long, we've been watching this defense dominate against the run. They're the #1 rush defense in the entire country. With a big lead in this game, you cannot run the ball and expect to win and get back in it.
Syracuse needs to come up with a big 3rd down play to keep the drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Syracuse will be forced to punt. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They've already put a couple of scores up, and they look to add to it on this drive. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, guess who? They're taking a shot to the guy that's just been torching this defense in the entire first half. He's already got over 100 yards, so why not try to add to it and force this defense to prove that they can cover him? They did do a nice job right there, but that's not the last time this guy's going to see the ball thrown his way.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. This time he's got it.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
And the Terrapins come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. And that 3rd down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. And they gambled in their own end, turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up. From the gun, the ground game. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And this offense on 1st down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go forward on 3rd down. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Syracuse will send out the punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. A sky-high punt. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Complete downfield. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down at the 49. The analytics nerds will tell you that a 4-yard pickup on 1st down is a successful play. Let's see what they have on 1st and 10. Inside the 35. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains and the screen pass is effective. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the grab. And that completion good for a short game, but they still have some work to do to pick up the 1st down. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Here's 1st and goal, and a touchdown here might put this thing out of reach by halftime. Looking to throw. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
And I got to know on offense, right? When I get in this situation down near the goal line, I got to get physical, finish my run forward, not start dancing around, going all over the place and losing yards. That's just bad offense.
Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Maryland! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Going right to work up top. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Second down, he'll throw it. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Makes the grab on the right. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. Looking to throw on first down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Wants to fire on second down. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Gets it to him on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. The Orange will have to punt. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Might be calling a hot route. Looking to throw on first down. Going downfield for the big play. Hits him in stride inside the 10. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Terrapins!
Well, this thing's turning into a rout, and it's turning into a rout quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football game.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Got the quick completion. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And they get suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in College Park.
The Terrapins will boot away to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back in the 16.
And if this offense wants to get back in the football game, it starts up front. Like, they've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback. A third down and long situation coming up. They'll have another opportunity.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Syracuse will be forced to punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. No fair catches here, looking for room. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
To the air on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Nowaski. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Motion from the wide receiver. To the air on second down. Throws to the tight end. Got a man in the middle. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. And the Terrapins have it with a 1st and 10. Looking for room, it's Nowaski. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
The Terrapins come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Wants to throw on 1st down. Dumps it to the back. And that is incomplete.
And sometimes you see great shooters and they get on fire and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
Finds his big tight end. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
They'll move the wide receiver. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Tough, hard-nosed running. He got 3, but he needed 4. It's 4th down and 1. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. Absolutely center cut. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The run to the left. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
Listen, that wasn't the greatest run in the world, but it was very successful, and you're making me honor the run. And another thing, every time you run the football, someone gets tackled. There's physicality involved in the game. So I like when offenses commit to the running the football, no matter what the outcome is, because those body blows do add up.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Quarterback adapting. The defense is there, and a great job to keep him from getting to that 1st down marker. He's hard to get a handle on. It'll be 4th and short. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin him back deep in their own end. Makes the tackle really strong, disciplined job, and now we have 1 period to play. We've reached the break. It's Maryland with the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They go back to work in the final period of this one. From the gun, they'll try the middle. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. The give to the lone running back. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. Well, they haven't been able to get it done on 4th down so far today. They've missed on their first 2 attempts. Is the 3rd time the charm? Needs it to keep this drive alive. And the Terrapins get the 1st down.
And those 4th and 3, 4th and 4 situations are really tough. Is it a passing situation? Is it a running situation? I really got to see my keys, go get it. Defense was just a step slow. They give up the 4th down run.
Softened them up with a run, now to throw. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Terrapins have their offense in high gear. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Got the 1st down and more. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. And the Terrapins will snap it on 1st and 10. Throw toward the sidelines is caught, but it's out of bounds and incomplete. 2nd down coming. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Trying play action. Going for 6. He's got it in the end zone for another touchdown, and this is a full-fledged beatdown.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner is stopped. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Back to throw, it's Canty. Here's a heat. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
You've got to love what you're seeing if you're the head coach of this team, because your defense is simply not resting on their laurels, and they're playing until there's zeros on the clock. They've got a massive lead. We're late in the 4th quarter, and they're still getting sacks.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Quick release by the QB. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Orange now facing a 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. Nice move to keep running. He'll have the 1st down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he's stopped. Bunch formation for these receivers. Looking downfield on 1st down. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
And it's all about coachable moments, and obviously they have not had a ton of success throwing the ball in this game, but as a coach, I think you're just looking for positives, like that play right there, even late in the game, taking your steps, making the right read, an accurate throw, positive plays that you can build upon offensively for the next game.
Runs from the tackle. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Under fire. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Syracuse will send out the punt team. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the right. Wide open downfield. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. And while they could run victory formation, you also have to think about padding those stats. Well, they've already made one. The holder will put it down at the 38 for a 48-yard attempt. And they get the icing on the cake, and that might make for some long memories after this one. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.